I want to move my computer back just a little bit so I can squeeze the mouse on there. Be gentle. Be gentle. Okay. Kind of far from my mouse now. Awesome! Happiness. Unlike... What's that guy's name for Street Fighter? French guy. Fuck it. It'll come up later. Alright. We start with Yuka. Turn this down just a little bit so it won't be like blasting in my ear. Alright. We're gonna try and finish this. We are 6 hours out from the conclusion of Swan Song. It's like a long flight. Cross-continental. Let's do it. This car heading to the performance hall is filled with that new car smell. I get nauseous every time the car turns. I get carsick easily, and the smell only made it worse, so I'm clinging to the door handle. I murmur in my head that I'll die before I get to the contest. At this rate, the smell of the sandwich I ate this morning comes up my throat, and there's a sour taste in my mouth. The sour taste brings on the next wave of nausea. Nah, it's too early for that. We'll get to the dirty sex jokes later. But my mother does not console me. Instead, she confirms the same thing over and over again.
いいわね。これが最後なのよ。今日のコンクールが終わったら、もうピアノはやめるのよ。
Mother clearly looks worried. I nod back every time, but I wish that she would worry about my car sickness instead. The doctor informed us about a month ago that my heart is defective. I was practicing piano at home for the contest when suddenly everything turned white. When I woke up, I was in a hospital bed. My mother and father, who were supposed to be at work, were both there, and I remember that it was funny because even though they smiled all the time, they looked so serious then instead. I had a heart disease. It may not technically be a disease, but anyway, my heart is much weaker than other people's, and they tell me that there's no hope of recovery. It's not that I'm going to die right away, but I hear that it's dangerous if I do something that puts a burden on my heart, like exercising or getting excessively nervous. I was told that my life would be on the line. I don't remember if they said that my heart is made of glass or it's a time bomb, but I heard something like that. And I remember being a bit excited, even though it's a bit indiscreet because it felt like I entered a movie or a drama series. I wasn't scared or sad, rather I felt happy as if I was the chosen one. The main character of a tragedy usually has a tragic destiny, and I was a stupid child back then and naturally believed that I was special, so I felt that like it proved the fact. I smiled to console my father and mother from the despair wasn't really all a bluff. But there was one thing that troubled me. I can't get excessively nervous, so that means I cannot perform in front of many people. My father, mother, and doctor told me I shouldn't, but I couldn't accept that fact no matter what. I've always practiced piano for as long as I can remember, and I've worked so hard at it. I sacrificed fun after school time with my friends, peaceful weekends, and all the time my classmates had fun to practice piano. My dream was to become a professional pianist, and I firmly believed that I had the talent. The many years of hard work would at least pay off when I would win a tough competition, even though I'm only in the 5th grade. Like, even though I'm only in the 5th grade, wow, we went way back. My confidence was about to be proved in reality, and I was about to make my first step. I could not stand to give it all up then. I said selfish things, cried, screamed, and had a heart attack. Get on top of that, everyone around me was troubled that I would keep becoming excited at this rate. In the end, they allowed me to participate in the competition on the condition that I quit piano afterwards. Wow. My mother is confirming the promise many times even as we head to the competition. I nod back, but in my mind still my tongue out at her. But I nod back, but in my mind I stick my tongue out at her and tell her that I won't quit. There's no way I can't stop here. I won't stop now. I endured the shaking of the car as I imagined myself performing at the competition. I would give the best performance I can to surprise everybody. And right after I finished playing, my heart would break down as I would collapse into the keyboard. A loud, dissonant noise would echo through the hall. The scene of a sad and miserable fate enchants me. Oh. Okay. Even if I don't die today, no, it'd be better for me to safely survive. I'll become more popular, play in an even bigger concert, and die there. That's better. I'll die in front of everyone as I play the piano. Dude, this is pretty cramped. What the fuck? Okay. The music's so upbeat, but this is like really like disturbing subject matter. We're going over. Now that I think about it, I was wishing for a very embarrassing thing. My mother spoke to me concerning even in the waiting room. I was annoyed by it, but my heart was also pounding fast because everyone around me was nervous. I didn't mind dying, but it would be indecent and unstylish to die here before I could even play the piano. I snuck out of the room when my mother went to the restroom. The plants in the front of the entrance fill the area with a refreshing air. I take a deep breath and it takes the lump in my chest away. I chip a bit and start walking towards the adjacent small park. There's someone sitting on a bench in front of the water fountain. Seriously, you couldn't put a water fountain together? It's a skinny boy with shaggy hair and glasses. He's staring at the water fountain. I know that he was in a competition because he was wearing formal clothes. I was becoming excited, so I wanted to talk to the boy.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. 聞こえないの?
He said, "Get the fuck away from me."
僕ですか?
何ですか? He looks up at me as if looking at a bright light.
そうに決まってるじゃない.
There's no one else here.
こんにちは.
He greets me, and then he returns to looking ahead at him. Oh crap. He greets me and then returns to looking ahead of him.
親はいないの? 来てませんから. 変な親ね. そうですね. あなた、何年生?
Dude, you all up in his business. Shit. Dude, you just met me. You asked me what grade I am in.
6年生です.
Oh, so he's your senior. Yeah. Show him some respect. And he's got that AB blood. What? Yeah, it's an Asian thing.
私は5年生. すごいでしょ.
It's like you're an inferior to him, so he's like, "Get the fuck out of my face." Get on my level. Well, she can't because she's younger than him. I brag, but all he does is give half-hearted replies and doesn't react the way I expected him to.
元気ないのね. 病気? 緊張してるの? なんだか日本人の子供がいっぱいいて気持ち悪くなってしまいました. 何言ってるの? それよりね、あなた今日びっくりすることが起きるかもしれないんだよ.
That's pretty fucked up. People like it a great surprise today. She's wishing for death. She wants to die at the end of her recital. Oh my god, that is wow. Seriously. Dude, I thought Steam games were a bit morbid. Holy shit.
そうですか. なんでって聞かないの? なんでですか?
Yeah, he's not really interested.
私ね、演奏の途中で死んじゃうかもしれないの。すごいわよ。
That kid's like, "Lady, you have some serious problems. Goodbye."
そうですか. そうですかしか言えないの? でも、なんて言ったらいいんですか?
He looks at me in wonder. Thought that he was a weird kid.
どうして死んじゃうのとか. わかりました. あなたはどうして死んじゃうんですか? 私が今日の主役だからよ.
Yeah, everyone here's a star today. Sorry to disappoint you.
は
The conversation ends again. I become angry because he doesn't react even when after I told him even after I told him a secret. I thought that he didn't believe me, but that's only to be expected. I'm sure that this expressionless boy would be surprised when I die. I'm looking forward to it, even though I won't be able to see it. While I was thinking, he stood up and said this.
ああ、そろそろ時間です。僕は行きます。
Then he started walking to the performance hall. After a few steps, he staggers and falls on his butt into the puddle made by the fountain. I quickly run up to him.
大丈夫？怪我はなかった？大丈夫です。でも服が汚れてしまいました。
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm wearing really fancy clothes by puddles. He stands up by himself. His white shirt is covered in mud.
これじゃ舞台に立てません。
He looks unconcerned, though. I wonder if he doesn't care and respond.
そうだね。誰かに服を借りなきゃ。今から洗ってる暇はないもんね。誰か？うん、誰かに。ズボンが破れちゃってる。買いに行って間に合うかな。間に合いませんね。そうだよね。しかし、あなたは何もしないんですか？
He's looking into my eyes.
え？あなたは何もしないんですかと言ったんです。不思議だなと思って。不思議ってどういうこと？なんででしょう。信じられないな。あなたはどうして平気でいられるんだろう。
He murmurs and frowns.
意味がわからないんだけど。なんでわからないんですか？
Dude, even I'm confused.
っていうか、どうして私が怒られないといけないの？
This is a pointless argument. What the fuck?
当たり前じゃないですか。こんな服じゃ演奏ができないでしょ。そしたら自分の服を貸したいって思わないんですか？
Wait, you want to wear girls' clothing? What?
そうだけど、でも私女の子だし、男の人に洋服借りた方が。確かにせっかく練習してきたのにこんなことがあって怒るのはわかるけど、それはいくらなんでもわがままだよ。そういう問題じゃないんです。これは僕のわがままなんかじゃないんですよ。え？僕は別にこんなところでピアノなんか弾かなくても構わないんですよ。でも僕がピアノを弾くことが音楽のためになるから演奏をするんです。それは僕の意思ではなくてピアノがそう望んでいるんです。
And it was at these words she knew she lost the competition. It was like, what? Is that when someone says that you're like, oh shit, they're on another level? It's like, they're like, yeah. The will of the piano? What the fuck? What are you, Yu-Gi-Oh? It's like, believe in the heart of the cards or the plot. It's like, if the plot wills it, they will give you a good card. Joey Wheeler. 何言ってるの？しかし、だからといって僕はそれが嫌ではありませんよ。その意思には義務を持って応えたいと思っています。だって僕はピアノを愛していますから。その意思に逆らったりするつもりはないんです。 He stares at my face. I shy away.
そうなの？そうなの？じゃないですよ。まだわかりませんか？全然。
He sighs then starts explaining.
あなただってこんなところにいるんですから、僕ほどじゃないにしてもそれなりに音楽を愛しているんでしょ。だったら僕にピアノを演奏させることはあなたの義務でもあるはずじゃないですか。それなのにどうしてそう平然としていられるんですか？僕に演奏させないで平気だってことは あなたはピアノの意思を否定するわけで、すなわちそれは音楽に対して不誠実だということじゃないですか。愛しているかもしれないけれど、でもそれは不誠実なんだ。僕にはそれが許せない。どうしてあなたは愛する者に対して不誠実でいられるんですか？それであなたの人生に悔いはないんですか？あなたが音楽に対して誠実なら、持てる全ての犠牲を払ってでも僕を舞台に立たせるべきなんですよ。どうしてそういう気持ちになれないんだ。本当に理解できません。
Okay, this kid is like, what, 11 years old and he's thinking like this? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, Japanese kids are on another level, apparently. So, dude, they're 10 years old and they're thinking like this. Dude, what the hell? I don't really understand what he's talking about, but I could tell that he's mad. I was used to having someone mad at me, so I was overwhelmed.
じゃあ、私はどうすればいいの?
My voice unintentionally sounds like I'm patronizing him.
自分で考えてください。
Okay, now I'm confused at this conversation, but yeah, we're just gonna let it roll. He looks away with that.
なんだろう。その耳をいじるのやめてください。気になります。
Oh, now you demanding? Oh, he's demanding now. He's watching, even though he didn't seem to be.
みっともないですよ。ごめんなさい。癖なの。
I let go of my hair.
でもあんた、結構失礼な子なのね。
Say, nah, I can't. I'm gonna call her a bitch. It's like, bitch, do you know who I am? I'm Gendo Ikari! Gendo! Now, I cloned my wife. It's like I killed my wife, then I turned on and cloned her to kill her again. That's how hardcore I am. Good work, Shinji.
そんなことはどうでもいいです。でもさ、要するに私の服を貸せってことなんでしょ?
He sighs quietly.
ちょっと違うけど、それがあなたの全てだって言うなら僕はそれでもいいと思います。
I don't understand what he wants to say, but it seems my conclusion is that far off from what he wants. I sigh secretly.
でも、これ女物だよ。
Oh my god, it is. He wants you to find him. Well, he wants you to help him find another set of clothes. That's pretty much it. He just can't say it straightforward. He's gotta be all indirect about it and shit.
それが本当の誠意であれば、僕は他には何も気にしません。世の中で一番大事なものは誠意ですよ。
This feels like a filler conversation. I think this entire section is just filler.
それにスカートだし。気が進まないのなら強要はしないですよ。あなたはそれだけの人間だということになりますが、それはあなたの問題であって僕の問題ではありません。難しい言葉よく知ってるのね。勉強しましたから。
Yeah. Yeah, for a Japanese kid, that's an understatement. I studied a lot. He looks at me with cold eyes. It feels like he's testing me, and my bluffy nature is stimulated. And this is what I tell him.
じゃあ、貸してあげるわ。それでいいでしょ? 貸してくれるんですか? そうよ。文句ある? いや、特にありません。
I'm determined now, but he's so calm that I want to punch him. Instead of hitting him, I say this to him.
女装でもすればいいのよ。この変態。
Hentai! Yeah! Let's get some tentacles up in this bit. Oh, wait, no, it's not that type of story. There are some ecchi moments, but it's not really full hentai. Are you fucking? Oh, okay. Better cross your eyes. Yeah, she's like, what the fuck? She's like shaking her head. No. We exchanged clothes in the bathroom. Oh, okay. After changing, he stands there without being embarrassed about his girly dress.
意外と美人だね。メガネ取ってみてくれる？
Oh, yeah, frickin'. Frickin'. She's demanding her senior, take off his glasses so she can see him. It's like, yeah, is that Suka-chan? Can you take your glasses off for me? Oh, sure. It's like, yeah. So their ages be damned. But then again, they really can't do anything because they're underaged at this point in time.
嫌ですよ。もうつまんない子。じゃあさっさとピアノ弾いてきなよ。はい。
Takes a few steps and turns around to me and stares. I don't know. He takes a few steps and turns around to me and stares at my face.
そういえばいいですか？
What?
何よ。
I reply, staying on guard against anything difficult he might say.
さっきあなたが言ってた変態ってどういう意味ですか？
What does hentai mean? Oh, you want to know what hentai means? Oh boy, where do we start? Let's see. Hey, there's so much. There's so much of it. So many genres. Well, basically, hentai is it's the gateway into anime. Mainstream anime, because basically it's really good for your career, apparently. So if you do a lot of hentai videos, basically you get you're a giant human. I don't know. I don't even know the science behind it, but yeah. All I know is it's a good thing to have on your resume if you're Japanese and you want to be like in the anime business. Like, oh yeah, I did hentai before, so yeah, I know some things about some things, especially tentacle related things and tentacle battles, and it's all about the boobs. It's all about the girl. It's never about the guy in the hentai. Unless it's Bible Black, then it's like, yeah. He asked me with a straight face.
あんたみたいな人のことよ。
That's not really an answer. I started to answer bluntly on purpose.
なるほど。
I see. You know, it's like he understands. I don't understand this guy. I'm starting to get interested in this person.
私も聞いていい？なんでしょう。あなたの名前は？天子司です。
Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, he's the guy you're. Oh yeah. Don't worry, Yuka. In the future, you're gonna have his dick in your mouth. So yeah, that's like. And she's gonna become a freak in the future too, because she's like, hit me harder, harder. Damn. She's like, choke me now. Oh shit. Take that little girl right there. She's gonna become a super freak in the future. You can hit me, choke me, spit on me. You can bang me from the back, from the front. I don't give a shit. Like, damn. Alright, yeah, enough of that.
私は佐々木由香っていうの。はあ。
Back when the world was sane.
覚えた？
No. He sounds really unconfident.
多分。
I can't walk around wearing these clothes covered in mud, so I go into the bathroom and sit on top of the toilet until his performance ends. The more I think, the more I'm convinced that he's wrong and that I said the right thing. I start to think that he forced me because I've never had anyone be that mad at me before. But is he trying to kill me by surprising me? I've never seen anyone who's so full of himself. What does he think he is? And these wet clothes are making me cold. Getting mad at him, I'll get mad at him when he comes back. Even I can't get mad. When I ponder about how to yell at him, his name is announced. How will he play? I'll concentrate since I'm curious. First, I heard people giggle. That's natural given what he's wearing. I was worried if he'd be allowed to play, but I hear him playing soon after. Oh shit, the music stopped. He said, oh, okay, I'm gonna bust out something new I've been working on. Tickle the ivories. He busts out with some Frank Sinatra. My confidence is completely shattered after a few measures. He's like, yeah. It's true that I'm a dreamy girl, but that doesn't mean that I only long for a sweet death, and that was the only thing that made me want to play the piano. I spent so much tiring time devoted to the piano. The strict and reputed piano teacher let out a smile and praised me. Wherever I went, piano always became the first topic, and I was able to obtain warm things because of the piano. Such events were what my feelings for the piano were created upon. I hoped that my strained mind, that was ready for death, would take my performance to another level and allow me to perform wonderfully. I thought that I'd be able to perform on a different level if I gave up my heart. But his performance was cruel. His performance was better than anything I imagined. It doesn't seem like he's playing the same song I practice. He's like, yeah. He's like, get on my level. Drops the mic. I can't even sigh. I realized that in comparison to the height of stars, my determination is like foolishly sacrificing my life to raise my shoe soles. Even if I smash my heart and cover myself in blood to take one step, his figure is in the distant horizon. The fact that he's a year older than me doesn't comfort me one bit. The calm part of my brain tells me that my life and the hard work were all meaningless. It's embarrassing to call what I've done practice or hard work. I wish I could fall into despair and immerse myself in the sweet feeling, but his performance did not allow me to fall into despair. The devilish melody took complete control of my mind, not allowing me to have any personal emotions. My emotion is now a slave to what his fingers note. And as an overwhelming emotion I will never be able to experience in my life. His piano furiously moves my feelings up and down like never before. I become more overjoyed than when I first got clothes I like, and I become more afraid than what I was told my heart disease. It seems like with every note the piano sings, my life is being denied, and no matter what I do, I can't stop the piano from robbing me. All I can do is endure, yet it makes no difference to the fact that the performance is wonderful and fascinating, and it makes me forget to cover my ears. My head gets messed up, and I can't tell the difference between my emotions and the emotions the piano created. It all eventually ends, and I almost collapse because strength escapes my body when I notice I'm pushing my hand with all my on the wall. Putting my hand on my in the wall in front of me. How long was it after the music stopped? Right when I started to regain myself, people started clapping as if they finally remembered about it. The rapturous applause that seemed to reflect my excitement rose from the hall. I think I could hear some people saying, "Bravo!" It's an abnormal situation, but my mind did not have the strength to react. The applause that sounds like hail seeps deep into my empty body. I pull my weak body and find my mother. She's surprised at what I'm wearing, and I tell her that I won't perform. Mother can't hide her happiness as she nods back. I become afraid of meeting him again. Damn! You said, oh, it's like, look at me now. It's like he's making paper. He said, I'm the next Mozart, bitch. Oh my god. It's like, you were nothing compared to me. Nah, he's not like that. I don't think he's like that. I become afraid of meeting him again and leave the performance hall as if I'm running away. You are. The despair finally sinks in during the drive home. The despair is my emotion alone. I realize that I'm an ordinary person, even though I could not put my feelings into words. I perceive that people who aren't chosen can only live. I don't have any special talent. I have nothing but my own life. I can only live on. Once I realize this, I suddenly become afraid of my heart disease and start to cry. Even my life, the only thing I have is defective. For the first time, I get scared of the fact that my heart may stop at any second. As I cry, I wonder why I didn't get anything good to make up for my miserable fate. I wonder if I'm that worthless. I feel so pitiful. Cry and cry, and I can't do anything. On the cover of the next issue of the music magazine is Samako-san, wearing my dress. That bastard! Since then, I lived every day trying not to feel anything. It was difficult at first, but it soon didn't take any effort. I became a boring person who does not feel anything. Now I don't care about my heart being defective. We're back in the future. Well, back in the present.